Please say it ain't so, y'all. It's Coffee on the Vid. And I don't know if you guys have heard this, but many a times there's been speculation about Griselda Records, right? The core members. Conway the Machine, West Side Gun, and Benny the Butcher. Are they still rocking with each other the way they are? I mean, obviously these dudes are family. The grind they put in, the way they broke through from the underground, had the Shady Records deal, but still have kind of always remained semi-underground but famous at the same damn time is really amazing. Their story is something else. And of course, being from Buffalo, New York, it's like these dudes are the truth, living legends. I've always loved, they put a city on the map that just no one wanted to ever acknowledge in hip-hop, and then was looked at as like the dopest in New York. People were like, yo, these Buffalo dudes sounded more like New York than the New York artists. But as time has went on, Black Soprano Family's Benny's thing, West Side Gun still dropped his music, but he's got his fourth row wrestling, you know what I mean? Conway's got drum work music, and we don't see them collab with each other the way they used to. In some ways, it seems like they're doing their own thing, and there's been these narratives like there's been beef, and there's even been times seem like there was some trolling going on, but you got to remember they're a family, like actual blood, you know what I mean? But we're seeing these new reports that there was like an incident, an altercation, and you see this according to some attendees at the recent Griselda show in Paris. Conway the Machine and Benny the Butcher are no longer seeing eye to eye, and altercation allegedly occurred backstage, which led to the two having to be separated. So, like, sounds like allegedly, and again, I'm not co-signing that this is actual factual, you know what I'm saying? But there's varying reports that seem to say something happened, and this is saying it got physical. And you see this dude, right, saying, bro, if this is true, and it says the beef between Conway versus Benny is not a legend. The Parisian show was a total chaos. And then a quote, the concert was terrible. Benny and Conway are beefing and performed separately. Backstage there was an argument. Murder pulled out a knife and got dropped by El Camino. Conway and Benny were face to face arguing, and it had to be separated. Griselda's family is now totally dead. So this is some wild ish. Like I said, we've heard things before, like, nah, they ain't fucking with each other, and they always seemingly have denied it, or like, yo, man, Conway's got a funny sense of humor, or we're family. But, you know, family fights, which is true. You could damn near want to kill a family member, and then, yo, that's family. You know what I mean? You guys are back like it never happened at times. It's just the way things can be. But this is sounding like some whole other ish. And then you see some people here, right? Y'all never catch the tweet in real time, but I be knowing. And you see him right here, dude said, dudes in Paris fighting. And then other fans are chiming in, like this dude is saying, Rico Chacon says, ever since Gibbs and Benny fell out, I peeped the energy change. LOL, y'all late low key. So, yeah, like it was back, remember, with the whole Shady Records situation. I mean, in the end, after the deal was over, right, all parties separated, the obligations were fulfilled with the contract. Conway was like, yo, Eminem, like, it's all love or whatever, but it used to really seem like there was some funny style-ish, right? When, like, West Side Gun's flat out like, damn, from the BET Awards, when they lost to the Migos, I think in 2018 or 19, he's like, damn, did our label, did Shady even know we were here? Like, saying they weren't getting promotion and things like that. And there were just numerous things that came out that seemed like more than just trolling or whatever you want to call it, like that there was something there, right? You know, because I'm not someone trying to out here clickbait. Like, I don't want to see this. I'm not one for the drama. I want to see Griselda continue to thrive and just do that, man. But this is sounding type fucked up. But I do remember seeing some things after that, after the Benny, Freddie Gibbs situation. like there were certain instances where it felt like Conway, or was it West Side Gun, one of them was like going over the top to show Gibbs love, where it almost seemed like he was taking a jab at Benny, man. And then someone else says, you ever seen homeboys beefing, but you vegetarian grabbing a semi now it's extra scary. Someone says, you know how many times me and my closest cousin didn't like each other? Man, their family, they'll resolve it and be good eventually. That's the family thing I was speaking of. Like, that could be true. That it's a family situation that just got blown out of proportion. But like these reports of the knife being pulled out, El Camino popping off on somebody. This dude says, I knew something was up. Conway low-key congratulated Freddie Gibbs on the Alfredo LP. Y'all remember that? Someone says, alleged, not a legend. Man, it might have been spell check. Got him right. Feels like Westside pitched this in his wrestling mode. LOL. So, I don't know, man. Hopefully this shit ain't true, but shit seems crazy, man. Like, seems like there's something there. I hope not. But everyone, comment, your thoughts about Griselda, and if you've heard about this situation, and just their whole run too, like how they've all kind of grown apart in a way creatively, not even on no beef shit, just, these dudes worked hard and everyone's got their own vision. They all kind of separated in a sense to push their own separate brands within the Griselda, under the Griselda umbrella, if you will, or whatever. But I don't know, man. Energy has seemed funny at times. So stay tuned for updates. Hit the comments with it. It's coffee. Stay tuned for more. And as always, I look forward to hearing from the people in the comments. That's what we do over here, man. I'm out.